What's poppin' T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea, All Shade Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion, Season 2, Episode 6. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, even though radiation is over, my skin has started to burn and itch on this side. Oh my God. I'm using all the correct ointments, you guys. You don't have to put any suggestions down below in the comment section. It's just irritating. But anywho, my last and final battling breast cancer video will be up sometime this week. You guys will get to see me ring the bell and how my last few weeks of radiation went. So make sure you guys tune in for that as well. And yeah, if you ain't subscribed to my channel, do it now. I'm waiting. It's not that hard. Hit subscribe, then hit that bell so you can know when all of my videos drop. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so Booby Sin, Brooke, and Marcus meet up for breakfast, and they sit down and have a little chitty chat. And Booby lets Marcus know that he's, very happy for them. He hated the way things started off between him and Marcus, and that things a few years ago went too far between him and Brooke. But that's basically underneath the table now. Marcus accepts that, they're working on being cool. Sin then tells them what happened with Cisco when they had the conversation, how he kept on bringing up Booby name. And Brooke is like, really, girl? Like, oh my God, like so embarrassing. So then Stevie J talks to Peter in his room, and he basically was letting Peter know that he wants to at some point sit down and have a conversation with Mimi to see if they still cool, because he just getting this weird vibe from her. And I'm like, Stevie, you know exactly what the fuck is going on. You know that you ain't all the way right when it comes to Eva and taking care of her. One thing that I can say about Mimi, when it comes to your ass, she don't be lying. Like, don't act like you just this hands-on parent that is just there and doing everything that you need to do, because we know that's not the case. You too busy on social media calling Faith bitches and hoes and accusing her of fucking another nigga in y'all house. Nigga, sit down. So the guys get together and ride jet skis. They have a guys' day, and then the girls have a girls' day where they go get their vagina steamed and shit. So Cisco says that, he wants to talk to Safaree and Sin or whatever, because he got issues with both of them. Some point when they riding jet skis, Peter old ass get lost. They think this nigga done crossed the border or some shit, or drowned, or a whale that ate his ass. I'm like, don't know whale want that meat. The child, that meat is spoiled and rotten. No. Eventually his ass washes aboard shore and everybody is calm now. So then the guys, after riding jet skis, go to play poker, but don't nobody play poker, child. They just sit there talking, having they red table talk or some shit. And Marcus asked Safaree how he and Erica are doing, and he was like, we ain't got along like this all year. Like, things are really good between us finally. But of course, some shit had to come right after that. So Peter says that, he's still working on being monogamous. It's just something that he just cannot get right no matter how hard he try. I know that dick got to be just mangled. You can't tell me Peter dick don't look like some shredded chicken. Like, child, put the dick up. Jewels was like, Peter might have a problem. Ain't no mic to it. The nigga do got a problem. Like, Jesus the fuck Christ. Like, why can't you put your dick up? Ain't you tired of fucking? Ain't your lower back hurting? I know you got to be putting icy hot on that shit when you get done and popping Advil. Like, nigga, what? Sit down. You older than me. And my old ass be in the bed watching 1883 and Mayor of Kingstown and Yellowstone and shit. That is a good night for me. And your ass sitting up here fucking and shit like we still in our motherfucking 20s and shit. Boy, sit your ass down. So, Peter was like, I fucked up pretty much all my relationships, especially the one with Tara. I should have married Tara. No, you did Tara a blessing by not marrying your trifling ass, because you would have still been cheating on her now. You just said your ass still can't be faithful now. You still ain't learned shit. Leave that girl alone. Leave her the fuck alone. You done took her through enough. So over at the vagina steam and shit, Yo asked Amina would she ever get back with Peter, and she was like, nah. And plus, he still has feelings for Tara. Like, it's obvious or whatever. Meanwhile, Tara and Shakana are talking, and Shakana basically trying to find out the same thing from her, and basically trying to make sure she don't go back to that fucking cream of wheat looking ass dick of his. So Amina then goes over to Tara and was like, I think he still want to be with you. He get mad when you go out on dates with other people. And Tara was basically just like, you know what I'm saying? He gotta go and he gotta sit in that shit like I did for years. Like basically, I want to be happy. I don't want to be worried about nobody else. I'm like, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. Please don't be stupid. You have come a long way, you and Amina. Leave that dick alone. Like they act like that nigga dick is the holy grail. I never want to fuck that man. Never. You could pay me $1 trillion and I would never want to fuck that nigga if the dick got these bitches sprung like that after everything that he done took them through. Like I need to know what kind of tips and tricks this nigga's over there doing because it's the same nigga his first season that was walking around here with dirty feet and fucking kissing and making out with Tara on a fucking couch that had like cigarette butts and shit all over it. Like, what kind of dick is that he would have you living in them kind of conditions? First of all, and be fucking and marrying a bitch on you, had a baby on you, and you still fucking him, girl. I don't ever. What? Get on my level. Get on my never. Mm-mm. So that night they have a jam set. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped a part. So um after the spa, Erica is tagged on Instagram about some girl posting flowers that she received from Safaree or whatever. I remember when this post came out. I don't remember the time, but I remember it. So she says a week before they got there, she saw pics of a video of him and the girl having dinner, but that Safari and his friends were saying that the girl was just a fan that sent over a drink. He went to tell her thank you. So she tells Kimbella, who's trying to, keep her calm and everything, even though, they not the best of friends or anything like that. Kimbella, as a woman has been through that and was just trying to keep her level headed. But Erica was like, you know what? When he courted me, he flooded my house with fucking flowers. Like, and that was our thing. Like, how dare he do this shit with somebody else? So of course she upset. Of course she feeling some type of way. So she texting him saying they done this, that, and the third, and he's saying that the roses aren't from him. It's a lie. And then I guess at some point he then says that the flowers are from him. I don't know, child. It's a mess. So Kimbella, meanwhile, is trying to talk her down or whatever. Erica rushes into the hotel and is on the phone. I think she was like leaving him a voice memo or some shit saying you're buying a bitch roses for a drink and you never bought me any flowers when I had your kids. And I'm like, girl, Erica, stop it, because that man just showered your ass with flowers and more throughout the years, iced you down, bought you a mansion, put you on. When you got with Safaree, I will never forget your ass was living in a 2-bedroom townhouse that still had motherfucking carpet going up the steps. That tan ghetto ass carpet with them brown motherfucking cabinets, bitch. Your ass was not down bad, but you wasn't on no level that you are right now. This was right after you and Cliff had broke up. He fucking upgraded your whole existence, ma'am. So we're not gonna act like this man ain't never did shit for you and whatever. The only thing that you can sit up here and say is he ain't buy you no flowers when you had your baby. Girl, sit down somewhere. And let's not forget that after this show was filmed, she spent her birthday with Safaree and he iced her out for her motherfucking birthday. So okay. Anywho, so Erica in her confessional Thompson, he been humiliating me all year, this, that, and the third. And then Amina, who was one of her best friends, comes to check on her. And I'm like, Erica, another thing that we not gonna sit up here and pretend like your ass ain't getting the karma that your ass put out years ago when you was fucking DJ Envy and calling his wife all kind of stupid, this, that, and the third. And you were the girl that received the flowers years ago and was saying how you don't feel sorry for this lady, this, that, and the third, or whatever. Now you get it. That's why I tell people you got to be cautious of the energy and the things that you put into the world, because please believe it's going to come back on you. And sometimes it take years, as you can see, when you at your highest of what you think life can be. You got the man, you got the cars, you got the crib, you got the clothes, you got the kids, you got all of it, and you done finally found somebody that's treating you like shit the way you treated other women, husbands, and their marriage and situations like shit. So you're getting back what you put out. And like I said, I don't even know if this shit is honestly all the way true. Let's not forget that Erica is an actress. She knows how to cry on cue, on cue, and I'm not saying like she's like a, just like a actress in her personality. No, she is an actress. Let's not forget she stars in television. She's done movies. Like, come on, y'all. Like, once again, at the end of the day, them niggas are still together right now today. So, what is the point? So, Safaree says that the girl lied and denies messing with the girl, but says that regardless, they've been going through a divorce. So, basically, yeah, if I did do it, so we going through a divorce. That's why I'm over here by myself. So, Kimbella tells Jewels what happened with Erica. Erica, meanwhile, is in her hotel room going to fuck off and tells Amina that this is the final straw. She done with him. And as we can see, they're still together and still married. Meanwhile, Safari's sitting in the corner looking like he on suicide watch or some shit. And Stevie J of all people come over there trying to give him advice. I'm like, nigga, if you don't go deal with your own shit, brokey. So Amina remembers when, Peter used to do her bad and embarrass her all on the blogs and shit and lie to her. And she gets emotional and says her last straw was when her daughter, who couldn't even talk, came over and wiped her tears. And that makes Erica emotional. And Erica starts to cry. And then Mimi comes in the room, was like, what's going on? Because I heard yelling across the hall. And Erica shows her the video of Safaree, sitting with the girl or whatever, and says this happened just a week before us coming here. And so Mimi was like, but what he told you could have very much been true. It could have just really been something innocent, like him going over and telling the girl, thank you for sending over a shot. And Erica was like, don't defend him, like stop, like don't defend him or whatever. And that would be aggravating to me too, especially when a person keep on doing shit to you over and over and over again, if this shit is true. So I would be on some like, don't fucking sit up here in my face and try to defend this nigga. Mimi was like, whatever happened before y'all got here or whatever. Erica was like, I don't want to hear no excuses, Mimi. Leave my room. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, stop it. And I can understand where Erica was coming from if this is true, which I don't believe it is. And if it is, like, all y'all crazy and all of y'all dummies and all y'all need Jesus. But I can also see where Mimi was coming from. Like, y'all both did y'all thing or whatever. Y'all got here, y'all made up. Like, don't let this ruin the momentum that you all have built. Because at the same token, bitch, you just up in here sucking on your best friend face, bitch. So everybody need to have several. So Erica, her confessional time. So when is somebody gonna defend me? Well, girl, like I said, karma. So Mimi was like, should he have come here and said I just sent a girl flowers? And Erica was like, yeah, if you know the girl gonna be thirsty enough to post it like you did. So Mimi was like, they don't pay attention to that. Niggas don't do that and whatever. Erica go in the bathroom telling her to leave, get the fuck out or whatever, and go and slam the door. So that night they have a jam session where everybody performing and shit. And Amina is so talented. I love her voice. Like, she is just so talented. I wish that she would have blown up because she really got it. Yo get up and say a flow about a cheating ass, no good ass nigga or whatever. Erica is in the audience feeling that shit. Then Safaree get up and freestyles, I guess that's what he called it, child. Shakana in her confessional had me hollering, talking me something. It's like I'm seeing double. I'm seeing Safaree up here making a fool out of himself. And then I see a post about a bitch receiving flowers. Shakana is so fucking nosy. Like, get your life, bitch. Get you some business. Stay out of everybody's shit. So after the jam session, she called herself going to confront Safaree about, sending this girl flowers. I'm like, why is your little short and stout ass all up in these people business? Mind the business that pays you. That's why you and Tiny and T.I. and them ain't friends no more. Because you're always in somebody fucking relationship. Then you want to cry about the shit later. Mind your motherfucking business, bitch. Just do her. So Marcus was like, why is it true? Because it's in the blogs. And I was like, okay, Marcus, like, all right, okay. This nigga been on this whole trip this whole time thinking he Dr. Phil or somebody. Go sit your wide nose ass fuck down, looking like an elf. So Safaree in his confessional times, another person that can't mind they fucking business. I was like, well, true, Safaree. True, true, true. So Safaree denies it to everybody and it's like, show me the part where I'm holding this girl hand. Show me that shit. Like, the fuck. And I'm like I said, I don't know if the shit is true. I don't know if it's fake. I don't really know, but it's a shit show. So Erica was talking to somebody. I think she was talking to Bobby, and was like, as soon as I get home, I'm handling this fucking divorce. Well, that didn't happen. So Kimbella says to Safaree, like, are you taking accountability for you sitting at the table with this girl? And so he just stand there quiet. And then she was like, are you like taking accountability? He was like, I don't know. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, everybody just go to bed. Please. Everybody just go to bed. Take a nap. So Cisco then decides to pull Safaree over to confront him again about not showing up to Deb's birthday party like 2 years ago. Rich tell Peter and Sin, like, I told this nigga tonight is not the night to bring this shit up. Leave it alone. But he drunk, and when he get drunk, he do whatever the fuck he want to do. So Cisco confronts Safaree about the whole Deb party shit again, and him not coming. And Safaree was like, I should have just told you it's none of your fucking business. Safaree had time. Y'all got Safaree. Stuntman fucked up. And I was like, well, okay, Safaree. And so Cisco was like, if you commit to an occasion that people are reaching out to me to get you to come to and you don't show up, that makes me look bad. And I'm like, how does that make you look bad? It ain't like you the one that went to bat for him and was like, hey, Deb, you should invite Safaree. We've talked. He wants to make amends or whatever the case may be. You just said out your mouth that if you commit to an occasion that people are reaching out to me to get you to come. So people reach out to you on some, hey, y'all on the same franchise. Can you reach out to him and see if he want to come to their party? He said he was going to come. He didn't come. How does that make you look bad? Explain to me, girl. Like you just want to have a moment. Sit down, melted butter, please. Country crock. I cannot stand this nigga. So he told me, so when you embarrass me, it's my fucking problem. And Safaree was like, bro, if you feel like that, you're embarrassing yourself. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Straight up. And I was like, straight. So he was like, I'm over here talking to people and you pulling me away. I don't want nobody feeling like they trying to check me. I know you. I don't know you that well. Don't fucking come up to me like you trying to check me. And I was like, who gonna check you, boo? Who? Who gonna check you, Safaree? Y'all ass thought man fucked up. Meanwhile, Erica over there like, that's still my husband. So Peter and Rich didn't go over there to interrupt the shit before it really escalates. And Cisco was like, Safaree, let me make sure I'm reading this right. Nigga, reading what? There's no script. So Safaree was like, you're not reading it. I'm saying it, and that's it. You making me tight right now. So Rich then pulled Safaree away. And Safaree then circled back around and was like, what you want to do? What you want to do? And he throw his shades at and Cisco was like, stupid. Baby, when he called him stupid, that was so New York of him, baby. And Cisco tells, I will hurt you. First of all, the whole conversation, Cisco up here like this. That nigga kept on blinking and shit. And go back and watch y'all. That nigga kept on blinking because that nigga was trying to make sure his ass didn't fucking pass out. He was so motherfucking drunk and shit. Old drunk ass. Probably sitting up there smelling like malt liquor with them tight ass sweatshirts on, them old Hanes ass sweatshirts that nigga be having on, broke ass. Anywho, that was my review of Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. I actually liked tonight's episode. I give it an A. It was quite drama filled and entertaining. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Make sure you guys watch my film Paper Heart. It is available to stream on Tubi. And if you guys want a book box for my upcoming novel, Dream 3, that's not the title, but my Dream 3 book box, go down below in the description box and click on the link and purchase you one right now before they go off sale. I make sure you guys also thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Peace. Street.